All right, I'm a little nervous, but I'm gonna try and be faithful to this speech. Talk all the way through. Try to be faithful.
Maybe he's the one.
But good evening, everybody. Thanks for putting down your drinks long enough to give me your undivided attention. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the best man, Josh. And before I say anything else, I'd like to take a moment to appreciate, everybody that, especially Chris and Courtney and everybody else that's here, including the vendors and the photographer and everybody that was able to adjust their schedule to be here tonight. I know it means a lot to Chris and Courtney, and unfortunately these things happen, but we're making the best of it, and we had a really great turnout. So thanks, everybody. I'd also like to thank Mark Mueller for putting on some real shoes tonight, not just wearing flip-flops out. In fact, thanks to everybody that's a Wilmingtonian that actually wore some nice clothes out, because I've never seen people in Wilmington wearing nice clothes, and so this is a lot different for me. So thanks. Thank you for that. So me and Chris, we first met at Clear Run Apartments. We were neighbors, but we really met after we became roommates, and I'm sure, Courtney, you can attest to that. I remember, and this is kind of a funny thing, but I remember one of the first times me and Chris hung out. We were neighbors at the time, and it was my birthday, and we're going out to celebrate for that night. He showed up at my door with a pound of chicken, a bowl of salad, and some salad dressing. And he proceeded to make me dinner for the night. Now, granted, I had only known this guy for maybe a few weeks. So when he showed up at my door with all this food, I was really struck back. I wasn't sure what to take, and in fact, I called my mom the next day. And I asked my mom, I think I went on my first man date last night. But for anybody that knows Chris, you know that he was really just wanting me to have the best birthday, and he was thinking about what would set it off the best. So thank you for that. I'm going to talk. So the second most important date in Chris's life was when he met Courtney. So I think we touched a little bit earlier on, how they met, but Courtney was meeting up with some friends to watch the Pats game at the Ogden Tap Room. I wasn't there, but from what I hear from everybody, they really hit it off right away. They spent the whole afternoon, after meeting each other, just talking to each other, sort of ignoring everything else that was going on. At the end of the night, Chris had asked her out on a date, and she said yes. So I interviewed, yeah. So I interviewed, a couple of people that were there at the time, and no. So I talked to Mark, and he said that on the drive home that night that you were asking him what he thought about Chris, and he said, I really like him, but why does he talk like that? but Mark said that he really thought that he was just a really genuine guy, and he just really wears his heart on his sleeve, and he speaks what he thinks, and that's a really unique ability to have. So, and I really think that and I really appreciate that about Chris. So, and then Courtney's the perfect match for Chris, right? She's smart, she's strong, she's educated, and she truly understands Chris. And I mean, like, really understands Chris, because I don't know what he's talking about most of the time. So, Chris and Courtney are very lucky to have found each other. So I say, let's raise our glasses in a toast. to sharing your lives, your hearts, and your future together. Thanks.
Yes, that was awesome.
Right, what an amazing toast. Now is Sarah. Sarah would like to make a toast.
Thank you so much. I have so many things to say after all of that, including all the things I wrote down on this paper that you've already said. I might have rewrote it about 17 times, and I guess I should have tried one more time. But we'll just wing it, right? Okay. So good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sarah. I'm Courtney's cousin. That's right. Okay. I just want to start by thanking everyone again for being here. And it's a beautiful occasion, regardless of the weather. I don't care what anybody says. And even if everything didn't go according to plan, you know, in life, as we all know, it really just never does. So here we are. But, you know, making the best of moments like this with someone you love by your side, that's all that really matters. And it makes all the difference in the world. So I think that's why we're all here today, and it all worked out, is because it was meant to. And we're all very happy to be here. And I think that in getting through it all together, and with patience, and with understanding, and with an open heart, that anything is possible. This wedding is possible. You two meeting each other was possible. I read that they say to love one another deeply gives you strength, but to be loved by someone deeply gives you courage. So, in their going forth from this moment forward as one, I'd like everybody to raise their glasses, please, so that we may wish Courtney and Chris the very best that love and life has to offer. And wish them congratulations, and that we all love you very much. Cheers.